June 11th, in the spiritual wealthy dance it unfolds. Let's embark on a magical journey to explore the mysteries and blessings of Fortuna, the goddess of fortune, whose special day happens to be today. Diving deep into the essence of Fortuna and how we can harness her transformative power in our lives. Fortuna, often depicted with the Wheel of Fortune, symbolizes the ever-turning wheel of destiny and the unpredictable nature of luck. She reminds us that fortune favors the bold, and that by aligning ourselves with her energy, we can invite abundance, prosperity, and serendipity into our lives. Today, we'll be uncovering the rich mythology of Fortuna, her significance in ancient and modern times, and how you can honor the Fortuna inside of you right now.
Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy.
It's Fortuna Day, Fortuna Day, Fortuna Day is going down. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about these in a minute. If I can get the lighting right, I'll tell y'all a little bit about this in a minute. What's up, y'all? What's the deal, family? Let's get it on. Yeah, June 11th, Fortuna Day. And this day, is a spiritual day in the Roman mythology based off of this goddess named Fortuna. So, you know, and we all know that we mess with all sects or mythologies based off of they're all fragmented. And then the fragmentation of these mythologies, you know, we can use them and utilize them for our own divine power. So the goddess Fortuna is a powerful goddess that you want to tap into today to turn up and turn on your light. Turn on your light. And light is information, and light is how ideas, concepts, actions get downloaded to you. So we're going to dive into the goddess Fortuna today. I'm excited about this one. Look, this one's going to be pretty long. I ain't going to lie to you. This one might be one of those because I'm going to break it all the way down on how to tap into Lady Luck. So bear with the guide because, you know, the information or the knowledge is actually the gold. The wisdom that I'm about to bestow on everybody is actually the true power and the true essence of luck or serendipity or us moving in a direction of our vision desired. So yes, sir, go down, baby, go down. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. But first, I wanted to share this ritual with y'all real quick, family. I wanted to share this ritual with y'all because it came to me in a dream and I was like, all right, well, fuck it. Let me share it with the family too. So I want you to take your day, go to Google. Let me go to Google with y'all real quick. Go to Google and put in your birthday, whatever it might be. Mine is August 23rd. So as you go to Google in August 23rd, you'll find your day. August 23rd is the 235th day of the year, 235th day of the year. So I want you to look at that number and really evaluate or analyze that number for you, right? Now, obviously there's 23 and I'm a 23, right? So that's signifies or signals a lot to me in me just seeing 235, right? So obviously, me being the spiritual being I am, I must wear J's. And not only any type of J's, 23 J's, the fives. And boy, let me tell you, nigga, I used to love them fives. Hey, I can't lie. Those were my favorite J's. So when I seen that number, I said, oh my God, that's it. That shit hit me like a light bulb. I was like, oh shit, that's it. The fives. I used to rock all the fives, white, black, purple, all the fives. And then when I seen that this number is actually, because it's the same number every year, your number is the same every year, right? Mine is 235, so I got to run with it. Now you can bring it down to the lowest denominator if you like, right? Which mine is just a 10, which is zeros and ones. But if you just want to run the gambit on 235, hey, go at it, have at it, right? And obviously you can put it in a gematria calendar, you can write the number on your mirror, but I want the family to find out that number and see if anything syncs up with you. Because obviously with me, I can't make it up. Them Jordan 5s, right in alignment, baby. Chaos in the blood. So, hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. And see, as spiritual people, we got to get off of the logical, rational way of thinking how this thing is supposed to move. This is chaos. Chaos is the potential you have inside of you. Your mind is going to make it work. So, in the aspect of you understanding that God is the mind and the all is the mind, that means you can go for what you know based off of your truth and your heart syncing up to whatever symbol or idea or concept you wish. So I want y'all to hear me clearly because I get it. I can hear some of the some of the logical, rational minds now, right? But when you understand that you're a chaos being first, chaos is just the potential you have inside of you, then you'll start to move in this world more spontaneously, more letting stuff flow as the wind blows and actually making plays happen for you based off of your truth and your heart. So yeah, I got to go get these fives because I don't got a pair now. I got some fours, I got some twos. But now when I seen that number, I said, oh boy, oh happy day, oh happy day. I said, yep, I'm going to go grab me some fives. Here you go down. So yeah, do that, family. Put your birthday in Google and then find your number. All right, let's talk about it. Fortuna. It says Fortuna is the goddess of fortune and the personification of luck. And I'm gonna drive deeper into the fold of what luck actually means, right? Because we got to get off of the gambler's aspect and get into the serendipitous nature of Lady Luck, which is going to actually work tenfold in your favor. The goddess of fortune and the personification of luck in Roman religion, who largely thanks to the late antiquity author Boetius, remained popular through the Middle Ages until at least the Renaissance. The blindfolded depiction of her is still an important figure in many aspects of today's Italian cultures, where the dichotomy Fortuna, luck, unluck, plays a prominent role in everyday social life, also represented by the very common refrain, La Fortuna. Fortuna is often depicted with a shipper's rudder, a ball of fortune, wheel of fortune, a wheel, and a corpoconia. That's just plenty of food, a horn of plenty, abundance. She might bring good or bad luck. She could be represented as veiled and blind, as in modern depictions of Lady Justice, except the Fortuna does not hold a balance. So when it says good or bad luck, it depends on how your mind sees Fortuna. So now they got understandings where they just call her Lady Luck. So when you are dealing with Fortuna, you want to just look at it as she's going to bring you abundance, almost like Lakshmi. Because now they got articles in reverence of, nah, she is just lucky. You feel me? So now usually gamblers and people that play the lottery deal with Fortuna. You feel me? And remember, Fortuna is just an energy inside of you. And this energy inside of you is something that you bring forth in the aspect of you being present or being in position to receive a certain serendipitous flow. Look, let me tell y'all how I got these bars real quick. And y'all know what these is. Well, some of y'all might know. And I'm going to show y'all how y'all can get these a little bit later. My homeboy made a post. One of my partners, childhood friends, all of that shit, right? Made a post on Facebook. And he I follow him or whatever. And he's the only one because we just that close. You feel me? On my new Facebook. So anyway, he made a post about something about alcohol. Alcohol. What kind of alcohol y'all drinking or some shit like that? Everybody was putting all their alcohol down because he kind of popular in the hood and shit like that. And I put shrooms. You feel me? Just to see where his head was at and shit, right? Just not even thinking about nothing to shrooms. And he hit me, my nigga Mac hit me up immediately. The nigga said, "Fo, I got him." I said, "What you mean you got him?" "Hey, nigga, this shit been running the city and I got him." I said, "Huh, that's strange. Why does the hood nigga got shrooms?" I'm confused. I'm like dumbfounded by the whole thing. Like, what nigga? What are y'all talking about? You got him? I got him. These niggas, these are my childhood friends, so I'm all the way plugged in. These niggas then went to Austin, seen the movement going down in Austin, came back to Houston, put up a smoke shop, did the whole game with the THCA game. You know what I'm saying? That 0.3 weed or whatever is THC. And hey, they running this hoe. I said, "Oh, y'all niggas ain't playing." So, and look, I was driving yesterday. I was going to the store. And I swear, I said, "Damn, 2 new smoke shops done popped up by me." I said, "What the fuck is going on?" So now I'm like, "Damn, am I late? Am I just catching on? This shit is about to go down, baby." I'm like, "Oh, boys is ready for the gold rush." Because when they do legalize weed everywhere, boys is in position, putting themselves in position, right, to receive Lady Luck, and niggas already got the license. I said, "Oh, y'all niggas got me fucked up in this bitch." I said, "Damn, why the fuck am I so late to this?" I said, "Oh my God." But anyway, that's besides the point. So then, them niggas being who they are, they got these, right? And I got them now. So now I'm sitting there, I'm I'm asking them niggas questions. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on with these shrooms y'all got? Like, what are y'all on? Like, what's y'all getting spiritual or something on my ass?" You feel me? I'm just trying to figure them out. "Nah, it's cool. We take them and we be fucked up." I'm like, "Oh shit, y'all using them the wrong way." Shit. That's what I'm thinking. "Oh, okay. So they taking them and party and go to the club and shit." Like, "Yeah, that shit be feeling fly." "Oh, okay, I got you. The bet." I said, "All right, bet. I got you." So now, with somebody like me that's going to use it as a spiritual teacher or a guide to another level of consciousness or to my higher self, I'm bringing it to the family. So I'm about to share with y'all how y'all can get those in a minute. But I wanted to stay on this position because Fortuna is about positioning. She's about positioning. She's about putting yourself in the best position. And it says, Fortuna is often, okay, I read that. It says, Fortuna's father was said to be Jupiter, and like him, she could be bountiful. As Honoria, she protected grain supplies. June 11th was consecrated to her. On June 24th, she was given cult as the festival of Fortuna. And June 24th is also 666, if you will. So now understand to the core, right, that this thing is all about serendipity. And I want to read some things to y'all because we got to get deeper into the fold with this. But first, I'm going to play this Bobby clip so we can really get down with the get down and understand how powerful our mind is so we can set up Lady Luck. Because if you're not setting up Lady Luck, if you're not putting Lady Luck in your position, right, which I'm about to show y'all, then the energy is not going to enliven in you, and the actions or the serendipity actions won't come into the fold. So you got to put Lady Luck in position, and this is the best way how.
Of thinking or perceiving what you program it to do.
All right.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear right knowledge, it sounds crazy. That's because your mind is not trained to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start going way out, start believing in all kinds of miraculous and so-called crazy things, then your mind is being trained that it can receive higher thoughts. So then all of a sudden, when a person comes in and says some way out stuff, you go, yeah, that happened. You understand? That's right. You understand what I'm saying? Because then you will be able to detect the spiritual. So you have to train your mind to detect the spiritual other than the physical. You can't serve two masters. So in order to grasp what I'm saying, you got to constantly be into the goddamn stars or be a motherfucking space cadet. That's what the little white kids is doing. Ignorance is a disease. Not in the form where you say ignorance is the all-time high like a figure of speech. No, ignorance is really a disease. Amen. What it is if you program yourself, or if there's a certain energy, because knowledge is energy, and you have a certain energy that's a lack of energy, which means that your mind is mediocre, then after a while, you'll find out that you'll get to the point of no return. You'll always be stupid.
The great Bobby Hemmett. So Bobby was simply saying, hey, you might have put a box or a cap on your mind based off of programming in your parents, society, religions, government, schools, all of that, right? And you're not able to think outside of the box or think out of this world, right? Alien to this world, based off of you putting a cap on how far your mind can go. And the real game is to have no ceilings, blow this shit off the roof. Really take your mind there, really go outwardly into another realm in existence of thought. So now the farther you can expand the deeper recesses of your mind, the greater your adventure down here will be. Based off of you having the courage, the Heru, to run amok on this thing because you are in a space of God instead of human. You feel me? And I'm going to read some of this, Deepak Chopra's book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, so we can get deeper into the fold in that kind of mission. But first, dealing with Lady Luck, I want to have some luck with the family, baby. So let's play a game. Let's see what we got. Because, you know, dealing with Lady Luck is dealing with the Wheel of Fortune. And I got a wheel for y'all ass, baby. Watch this. So this is spinthewheel.app. Spinthewheel.app. And I want to, and they got different type of spin the wheel things, you know what I'm saying? You could choose all kind of stuff. They got board games, music, partying games, all of that stuff, numbers, entertainment. But they got fortune, which is good, right? But I want to do something with food. Since everybody has readily access to food, let's see if we can get something going with food. So now I want the family, because we're doing a ritual right now. I want the family to think of something. I'll give y'all some time. Think of something that you want to see come forth next week. It don't have to be something grand and big, and don't try to be a millionaire by next week. It'll be trying to hit the lick by next week. You feel me? Just think of something small that you want to see come forth that in next week that your mind can have an agreed upon state about. You feel me? Because we're doing a ritual right now together, right? And in this ritualistic practice, it's Tuesday right now. So next week, right? You're gonna want to see something come forth, right? That is not causing you any resistance in the mind. Something that you could probably tangibly see, but you don't know how you're gonna get to it yet. Just really think about that right now. Just think about that right now and let it marinate. Remember, today is Fortuna's Day, June 11th, Fortuna's Day. So today should be nothing but you flipping coins, spinning wheels, trying different things to see what happens and how far you can push the fold of your mind, like Bobby just said in this thing, right? And Harvey said 10 million. Let's think of something practical. So everybody got it in their mind. Put a 1 in the chat when you have it in your mind. Something that you want to see come forth for next week. Next week. We just keeping it simple, real play alike. You feel me? I want y'all to let me know if it comes forth after we do this ritual. Because then what's going to happen is we all will be able to, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, damn, Dream, that shit worked. I'll be like, yeah, it worked because you believed and your mind is online. Okay, I see all the ones, babe. Good. Static Titus said, get my spot for the class coming up. Hey, it's going down, baby. So watch this. This is how you're going to get that class, Titus. Watch this. So we're going to spin the wheel. Whatever the wheel hits on, whatever food item it hits on, I want you to get that food item and eat it today. It don't matter what it is. I hear some of y'all vegans and stuff like that. See, when we talk about the realm of chaos, we're talking about moving past the human thought of this thing. Sometimes you're just going to have to eat chicken because spirit might push you somewhere else by you eating that chicken. Now, if you don't want to if you don't want to eat the chicken or whatever the wheel might fall on, then, y'all know how the vegans do. Get that, what is that? What is that, babe? That fake chicken that they eat that shit and it still run the same. You feel me? Alternatives like a motherfucker. All right, let's spin this wheel and see what we get. Let's see what food item we get today to eat. Fortuna, bring us our fortune for next week. Bring us a fortunate adventure for next week. Bring us a fortunate adventure for next week. Da, 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 da. Popcorn. That's easy, baby. I can do that all day. It's going down. Some of y'all might have to go see that Bad Boys 2 in this bitch. Or Bad Boys 4. Ha! Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, okay. So, hey. That popcorn, nigga, them popcorns, I just bought some popcorn yesterday at the store. The boxes, them boxes, the 12 packs, all buttery. Buttered down, baby. You know what? That butter popcorn. we finally finished that Eric yesterday. Eating my popcorn and shit. Finished that Eric. And let me just decode it real quick because it's not no point for me to make a video on it. Since Eric was talking about the home again. Home is where the heart is. And essentially understanding that, that underground dwellings that they were going to, right, is the subconscious mind. So you have to lose it all or bear it all in order to come back to the childlike spirit. You feel me? And these monsters or demons inside of you is haunting you based off of you not facing yourself in the mirror. So when the dad finally beat up Eric, right, it was just him facing himself in the mirror because, essentially a lot of times what's happening is we're running from ourselves. And in us running from ourselves, we're not able to uh, uh, let the light come forward, right? What's in the darkness will come forward, like this 8-year. So now you just have to understand, in order to be free, you got to let it all hang out. You got to embrace your shadow self, essentially, right? So in my consultations, a lot of times is people just not embracing their shadow self. You feel me? You have to love who you are and love what you love. You can't sit around being a Christian or whatever, being in this moralistic bag, and you like to go to the strip club. You feel me? If you like to go to the strip club, that's cool. Don't be trying to fake the funk because you trying to be Mr. Moral or Mr. Spiritual. That's why I made that post yesterday. I said I hate these serious niggas because they not really understanding that's not spirit. Y'all taking this shit way too serious. Why so serious? You have to be in love with who you are completely from your heart. You feel me? And embrace that darker aspect of yourself, right? To run back to your true self. So he had to do a lot of healing work because, his old man and his parents was a piece of shit, right? The programming. And essentially, when he went into the underground dwellings where his child was, where his son was, which is SUNSON, they got to the top of New York City, and then they had the Good Day Sunshine, which is what the show was called, which is why they ended it at Good Day Sunshine. You feel me? So yeah, go watch it. And then the gay dude is the same thing. You gotta be true to yourself. You feel me? You got all this built up energy based off of you trying to look a certain way. If you gay, be gay, nigga, like Magic Johnson's son. That nigga flamboyant than a motherfucker. That nigga don't give a fuck. And that's good because he's just expressing his truth. Right? Don't let your job. Now, you got to do the spook that sat by the door, but don't let your job hold you back from your greatness. You feel me? How you ain't going to wear a dashiki on dashiki day and you got a whole bunch of dashikis in your closet, nigga? You trying to, I don't fuck with Africa or whatever. And you see all these white people wearing it. Chaos in the blood. That's crazy, boy. So, it's about just letting your truth reign supreme. You feel me? And having the conviction to love yourself first instead of like fighting this internal fight that you're not gonna win. All right, let's keep it going. Serendipity. This is a big part of Fortuna. Serendipity, and this is just essentially putting yourself in position to win. So serendipity, it says the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. So stuff might come to you in a beneficial, more powerful way based off of you being in position. That's the whole thing with the movie Dark Matter, or what's it called? Dark Matter, right? The superposition that they're putting themselves, how you feeling, right, is going to stimulate the door you open. Let's do another ritual. Speaking of doors, I want you to think about, because this is all dealing with Fortuna, right? Think about a question that's burning inside of you, right? And I want you, and now this is a ritual y'all can do on your own, but this is how this ritual works. Essentially, what's going to happen is you're thinking about a question that you don't have no answers to. You're like, damn, what the fuck do I do, right? Do I leave this job or do I stay, right? Do I leave this job or do I stay? Asking yourself that question. Do I leave this job or do I stay? Or whatever the question might be. I don't know. It's your own personal question. So don't ask that question. Just think about your own question to ask yourself. Then I want you to go into meditation, right? Close your eyes, go into a meditation and see a door. A door. Now, if that door swings open, that means yes. If that door shuts closed, that means no. So that's how powerful your mind is, because your mind, your higher self, is giving you the play to run based off of you seeing that symbol in your mind's eye. You feel me? Am I supposed to be fucking with this chick? See the door in your head. If it swings open, it's a yes. If it swings closed, it's a no. Right? Now, this is something that you want to, to have some patience with and do some breathing before you ask yourself the question and close your eyes. You just don't want to jump right into it. You feel me? You be mad at your chick and you jump right into, should I stay with this chick? Yes or no? You see that? You force that door to close. You see that door just swing. Woo. You want to, find the space where you clear-minded, everything's cool, right? And then ask yourself the question and notice that door. You feel me? And really put yourself in the superposition of that door, right? This is the power of our mind. This is how powerful our mind is, right? Now, if the door is halfway open and closed, it still needs more clarity on what you're trying to ask it. Your higher self needs more understanding. It's like, hey, I don't know what you're really trying to ask. So just be more specific. You feel me? Try to get more deeper into the fold of the question. You feel me? If it's halfway open. So y'all want to do that also because that's going to give you a divination system to just unlock a certain question in your mind. Hey, all right, nigga, I'm telling y'all what time it is. Hey, get it in, baby. See, when I be giving y'all these rituals, I know some of you, good amount of people do it, right? But some of y'all just forget. I'm like, nigga, you got all the answers inside of you. If you trust spirit first, instead of trying to think about this stuff logically, the spirit will give you a guide or a walkway, a path to go down so you can actually maneuver through the adventure. But the problem is, like Bobby said, we're trying to logically think our way out of this thing, when if we use spirit, that play might be fearful and it might be a little bit scary that spirit gives us, but it was the best play for us to get into another adventure. So you can't logic this thing out. You have to trust in spirit and trust that your spirit, your higher self, knows, because it has a bird's eye view. And this bird's eye view, right, is something that can see the whole time scale. So look, I'll give y'all a better one to do. Start off small. You feel me? Say, what should I eat for dinner tonight? Should I eat Mexican or Chinese? Start off small. And then see what happens with that door, right? If the door is open, it's Mexican. If the door is closed, it's Chinese. Okay, just start off small. Just put that in your mind. And then go and whatever it is, eat that particular food, because it might or it will unlock another level of something for you that you just wasn't seeing yet. So it might slam closed, boom, Chinese, right? And you eat the Chinese food and that shit just hurt your whole stomach start, oh. But it's beautiful because that pain and that hurt was actually cleaning you out from the disease that was gonna take fold in 5 years. Hey, I know. I get it, baby. I already know. And that's why in this class, when we do this psychonaut class, June, what day we said? June 29th, through June and the next day, June 30th, we're gonna take our mind there, baby. We're going to take our mind there. Matter of fact, let me just show y'all this Psychonaut class before we start reading. I want to really get to these books so we can get deeper into the fold. Boom. Psychonaut, pineal gland activation, June 29th, 7 p.m. and June 30th. Taking people to the astral realms, baby. Now, my idea was, because a lot of people don't understand how to use the medicine, right? You know, especially just me just understanding my homeboys, and they're just oblivious to what's happening with this stuff, and they're using it in a party fashion. I said I was going to do a class and take people into the astral realms myself, because now all the information is trash. It doesn't matter. It's about the work. It's about wisdom right now. So if you're not doing any work, you're not going to get no aha moments and no revelations. So all this YouTube, people talking and shit, people debating and all that goofy shit, that shit does not matter, nigga. This shit is about work. That shit is just motivation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you know, people need that stuff, cool. But I'm talking to the spiritual workers. I'm talking to the ones that actually want to get out and get to the places in the astral realm where they haven't seen. So look, June 29th, I'm going to take the whole family there. And let me show y'all my website real quick so we can really get it on. Mentalalchemy.com. Now look, we're doing this and I already sold 9 of them. I'm only selling 30. So that's 21 people left, 21 people left. And I sold them to the Patreon family first because I wanted them to be into the fold. Hold on, let me share my screen. But essentially my plan is to, where's this product at? My plan is to take the family to the astral realms that night. Now, the reason why you want to go to the astral realms is to bring back information. You feel me? To bring back information that will help and assist you in your waking life. And essentially, when you bring back this information, look, y'all know how it go. I can't just tell y'all what time it is. You feel me? I can't just say, but y'all know what I'm trying to do. You feel me? Hey, look, you just got to use your mind and know what this is. You feel me? If you don't know, then don't sign up. If you get it, then you get it. You feel me? So that all of this stuff is just dealing with the pineal, because the pineal is the gateway to the astral realms, right? And the pineal is the gateway to dream time. So essentially, all of this stuff is going to put you, all of these items, all of these tools is going to put us that day into dream time. Now, these 2 courses that I put with it, I put these courses so y'all can watch it before the day. You feel me? Because I want us to have a full understanding of this thing. You feel me? So both of these courses, 9 Ether Beacon Workshop, is essentially telling you what this is, right? And how you want to tap into your 9 Ether being energy. And then this right here is a gateway, or one of my best class I think I ever did, into lucid dreaming and how to lucid dream heavier, right? So this workshop right here is going to put you on your ass. But not only that, we have a community, because we can't really talk about this stuff online, right? So I have to bring forth another community, because some of the stuff that I got going on, hey, look, just telling y'all straight up what it is. Look, I need a Psychonaut group. So everybody in this class on the 29th is going to be part of that Psychonaut group. And essentially, we're going to dive deeper into the fold of these psychedelics, and then shit, you know, hey, exchange how we want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just get it on like that. You feel me? So this is the only time you'll hear from me in this YouTube realm. but we're going to start getting into the real spiritual essence of why you take these particular tools. You feel me? So that product is at the bottom of this YouTube video. So go for it. Hey, 21 spots left. 9 people signed up in my Patreon this weekend, and I just gave it to them quick. 21 spots left. We only taking 30. And shit, I only got 30 bars. So shit, go for what you know. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. So yeah, serendipity is you putting yourself in superposition, right? And this superposition is where it's at. So now I want y'all to understand this about dharma. Dharma. And I'm gonna read this book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, right? Deepak Chopra. Uh-oh, thought it was on camera. Deepak Chopra. So we can get deeper into, you know, our God's work, if you will. Because I want y'all to see what this wheel is, right? So Fortuna has a wheel, right? And the Dharma wheel, which is this, is you being in your right state of mind, your chaos state of mind. So the left brain prisoners is stuck in a linear fashion, right? Just like I played that Bobby clip at the beginning, you want to push the limits of your mind, not only to eradicate this earth, but to actually go somewhere beyond the physical. So there's no way. So when a big part of your pineal gland activation is thinking beyond the mundane, thinking creatively, moving past the normalcy of the world and start doing things that shift consciousness, right? A great way to do this is by wearing different clothes. You feel me? Wearing different clothes that you might not be used to is a great way to stimulate your mind and stimulate your pineal. Another great way is to travel to different places, right? Go somewhere that you didn't expect to go. Go to an art class. Go to, go to different places, right? Things that you wouldn't, a dog show, right? Things that are strange and unusual. You feel me? Because if you stuck in this robotic way of thinking, this linear left brain prisoner way of thinking, then essentially you can't think outside of the box and you're not going to be able to maneuver into a higher divine state of God. So you want to do stuff strange, which is what I'm telling y'all. An adventure or this earth realm is meant to be adventurous. Is meant to do things so you can have the experience, and your pineal gland can give you different spiritual insights and aha moments and euphoric experiences, right? So then when you go to the dream state, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, that dog show was something, right? And you won't be limited to the just mundane way of the world, right? So let me read this, the Dharma. So I want the family to understand that to the core, like think strange, right? Mr. Strange, that's you. You're Mr. Strange, you're Dr. Strange. And in order to think strange, to do strange, you got to do strange things. So even like that, what we just did, that ritual thing, right? We said you got to eat popcorn. Go get you a bag of popcorn, nigga. I'm telling you. See, cause and effect. For every cause, there has to be an effect. So the law of cause and effect is telling you straight up, if you try different things, there will be an effect to it. But if you stay the same, if you keep going the same route to work, if you keep talking to the same people at your job, you keep doing the same, then you can't change the adventure. Nigga, I was so proud of my little nigga, my brother-in-law. He had graduated, so we was out to eat and shit like that, right, with him. This little nigga, and I was hyping him up the whole time. I said, hey, hey, Zay, look, there you go, baby. You know, there was a little chick and shit, and they're working there and shit. He's 17. I don't know how old the chick was, but I was like, hey, go for yours, baby. There she is. You feel me? I'm pumping it up and I'm pumping them up. I'm getting them right. You feel me? I'm sitting right beside him because I see something in him that I see in myself too. So he cool, he fly and shit, fly little nigga, right? He go to the bathroom. I'm thinking he just going to the bathroom to stop hearing what I'm saying or whatever, right? He go to the bathroom. I guess he's checking himself out in the bathroom because he came out of that bathroom and beeline to the chick. Ugh. I said, oh, there you go, Zay. I was surprised. I said, oh, there you go. He beeline to her. And then came back, said, man, she said she had a boyfriend. I said, all right, well, shit, at least you shot your shot, nigga. You feel me? Hey, that's all I wanted to see. At least you shot your motherfucking shot. You feel me? Hey, you what they say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. At least that I said, hey, I don't care if you even went up there and said, can I get your number? All nervous. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? Chaos in the blood, baby. I said, damn. Hey, at least he shot his shot. You feel me? I was telling the Patreon family yesterday because we had our men's group and shit. I was like, look, hey, this works for me. I don't know about y'all. This works for me. Or back in the day, with I'm married now, beautiful wife, all of that, and happy. But this is how you get this thing going. You got to start singing songs, love songs out of nowhere. Don't look at the chick to start singing love songs out of nowhere. That shit work, baby. Hey, I was telling I was going hey, you gotta start. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? Can I come and possibly can I take you out tonight to the movies, to the park? I'll hand you home before it's dark. Let me know. Can I? You just start singing it strange and peculiar, nigga. That shit worked. I'm telling you. I was in college, 18. You feel me? My little college girlfriend, we in ASAP and shit. I went, doing my laundry and stuff. They got the laundry. I was singing that shit loud as hell. Not looking at her or nothing. You feel me? She just, what are you doing? What's going on? I kept on singing it. You feel me? Had her mind going, boy. Like, so you must want to take me out. Well, if you asking, shit, all right, bet. You feel me? Hey, y'all got to do that shit. That shit gonna work for y'all single players. I see y'all out there working it in your mind now. You feel me? That R&B game is a different level. Got to get see, I can sing. So some of y'all niggas, I might get shot out, but I can sing. So since I can sing, I'm made in the bag. You feel me? Chaos in the blood, baby. All right, let me read this to y'all because I want y'all to really get deep into the fold. The law of dharma, or purpose in life. Your purpose in life. That's just essentially your dharma. Everyone has a purpose in life, a unique gift or special talent to give to others. A unique gift or special talent to give to others. And when we blend this unique talent with service to others, we experience the ecstasy and exhalation of our own spirit. Message, which is the ultimate goal of all goals. Okay, so understand that you giving your expertise or your talent out to the world based off of whatever it is, right, is in alignment with your spirit and it's going to give back to you. You feel me? And in that giving back to you, it enlivens your life, right? It makes you feel alive. You feel me? So think about Stevie Wonder. He was such a gem to the world, right? And he gave all he got in the whole music. He gave it all, right? Music, piano, singing, everything. Like, that is literally the eighth wonder of the world. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I ain't never seen nobody like him. He bigger than Mike, whoever, Michael Jordan, all the Mikes, whatever, right? That Stevie Wonder is that just the eighth wonder, straight up. So with him giving his talent, right, to the world, it comes back in fold of energy, exchange, money, love, admiration, all of that. Now, nigga, you know, because spirit, it leaves the body. You feel me? Spirit leaves the body at a certain age, and you're just supposed to just be basking. Now they just totting up Stevie Wonder in different sections and places and stuff, having him play the piano, having him still act like he's blind. Nah, you can't do that, because he's way past the age. You feel me? Now he's just supposed to be basking in his in his enjoyment of life. You feel me? But when he was in his spirit, which is what animates you, spirit is just what animates you, what moves you. Spirit is breath, so breath is what animates you and keeps you alive, right? That nigga can blow like a bitch. Pause. But that's love. And I said, oh my God, I would be, nigga, pause. That shit would have been a great time to be alive. The 70s and the 80s. Oh my, could you imagine? Niggas would have been in ecstasy for real. Like music like that, live instrumental music like that, blasting on you. Chaos in the blood, baby. I can't make it up. So that's your purpose. You feel me? Your purpose is giving to others, essentially, or just giving your creative genius to others. And you know, you can be an artist, whatever, right? Because it's each one teach one, or this cyclical cycle of energy that we have to give out based off of our heart chakra, emanating this electromagnetic wave. You feel me? So that electromagnetic wave is more powerful than our brain, right? And it's shooting out a certain energy. So now if you're holding that energy back, then that means you got an armor on your chest and you're blocking your gifts. You feel me? So that whole Wakanda thing, when they was trying to do that, that's essentially death. And that's why you see the mummies like this. It's like, it's over. You can't get to my heart. But you're supposed to be alive, right? So the real expression of life is you sticking out your chest, you feel me? And let it be known I'm here, right? And being presence of God, you feel me? So then that's why I say do that wide pose and look at the sun, just like my old Love Live Life logo, that wide pose and look at the sun, keep getting your arms as far as you can, you feel me? And look at the sun is going to enliven your spirit or make you more alive, right? Based off of the photons coming to you, and you're extending your arms to be able to receive. So that's what that means. And that's why them white boys is doing that shit, and they in a whole nother gambit of life, you feel me? So you want to do that because that's going to help you receive more light. And this is what this is about. It's about light. It's about information. It's about you gaining light so you can actually move on this particular realm. You know what I hate the most? These niggas that hate life. Sorry. Because you're missing the point of why you came down here, right? You came down here to experience. Okay, it can be a lower level existence, but you chose to come down here. Now, if you didn't choose to come down here, then your ignorance of the vibrational pool and having any kind of way or any kind of energy that's tied to this place means that you have to figure this shit out, because your heart is not light as a feather. So now all of a sudden your vibration, which is energy, which is what you are, is tied to this place anyway. So that's why you came back. to live out a truth and experience where you have to overcome something or get over something to be able to move into the next level of existence. So y'all got to get off that fuck earth thing or whatever. You feel me? You got to move into the space of, see, when you start moving into the space of I am that I am, right? You start letting the earth go. And in letting it go, you're just becoming God. And you're waking up every day knowing that, oh, okay, I'm here again. Let me have my adventure. It says, when you work, you are a flute through whose heart the whispering of the hours turns to music. And what is it to work with love? It is to weave the cloth with threads drawn from your heart, even as if your beloved were to wear the cloth. Kalan Gibran, the prophet. So it says the seventh spiritual law of success is the law of dharma. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that means purpose in life. The law of dharma says that we have taken manifestation in physical form to fulfill a purpose. Taken manifestation in physical form to fulfill a purpose. The field of pure potentiality, chaos, pure potentiality is divinity in its essence, and the divine takes human form to fulfill a purpose. According to this law, you have a unique talent and a unique way of expressing it. There is something that you can do better than anyone else in the whole world. And for every unique talent and unique expression of that talent, there are also unique needs. When these needs are matched with the creative expression of your talent, that is the spark that creates affluence. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. Some of y'all are comedians and y'all holding back. Some of y'all are comedians. I heard Dion Cole he said, man, I wasn't even going to be a comedian. My partner just kept seeing something inside of me. And one day I'm at the stand-up. He said he was at a stand-up tryout thing, right, with his partner. And he said, boy, if you don't get up there and tell some jokes. So he said he pulled out a tab acting like he had a few jokes on it. He said, all right, I'm going to tell y'all these jokes. And if they don't work, it doesn't matter. I'm not a comedian anyway. And he said the crowd went crazy from there. And he said, this is Dion Cole saying all of this. And he said he felt so alive in that moment. He said he wanted more and more and more. And then now you see Dion Cole. If you see old Dion Cole, right? He was big, kind of chunky, right? Full of alcohol and shit. And just a big dude. Now this nigga look like he goddamn found the fountain of youth. That nigga did the reverse alchemy. That nigga look good, boy. So he went from not even believing himself. His partners hitting him like, no, you have to go. You have to be on stage. You got this unique talent in you. To saying, all right, I'm going to try it, and doing it, and now feeling alive, and then finding the fountain of youth in his life. Absolutely phenomenal, man. I can't make it up. And look, certain people just have that. You feel me? You can see it in them. Like Drewski, he didn't have no choice but to be funny. Just look at that nigga. You feel me? Big smile and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was for him. So he found his unique talent, right? That dude that act like he the dad coming into his kid's room, his son's room every time. Look at that nigga. That nigga, that's his talent. He was supposed to do that. He found that shit. You feel me? Mixed with your voice and just the expression of God, you got to trust in whatever that talent is, and you got to run the muck on it. You feel me? If you swaggy, then that's what it is. You just a swaggy individual, then hey, that's what it is, right? And that means you might have to be some kind of club promoter or whatever. You feel me? So you just got to look and pierce through what your unique talent is and really see and see and feel it out. If you can speak, and that might be a lane for you to open up a YouTube page and start speaking and just seeing what happens. You feel me? You might feel alive, and then all of a sudden spirit just unghosts your ass and you start moving in a particular manner. And now I'm gonna read it again. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. Nigga, you know Mike Epps was supposed to be a comedian, boy. That nigga just naturally funny. So now when he does his comedian thing, he like, nigga, I don't need all the money in the world. I just do this comedian thing a few times and shit, go back home and chill with the wife. And he chilling. Shit. So hey, I'm telling y'all what it is. Expressing your talents to fulfill needs creates unlimited wealth and abundance. Unlimited. So find out what that talent is and really go for yours, because essentially, if you don't, you're just on a hamster wheel of life, right? And then when you get to that deathbed, 80, and you like, damn, I ain't even try to do shit in this bitch. Then guess what? You're going to come back to that baby brain. That shit gonna hurt, boy. Your ass gonna be in this hole. Wah, wah. Y'all think it's easy. That baby is another level. You gotta learn how to walk again, learn how to talk again. Nigga. I look at my son 6 months. I be like, God damn, we only 6 months in. I feel like you've been here forever, boy. You gotta wait for me to pick you up. And now he running the show. Trust me, he running this shit because I don't have no say in it. You feel me? That's that Prince of the Moon, the shit they got. But wait until he get to that tender age of 4 or 5. I'm on his ass. That's why I'm like, yeah, I can't wait, baby. I'm gonna be sitting around here, the king again, back. He got me now. You feel me? But when he leave, I'll be talking again. That be tearing my ass up, boy. Chaos in the blood. It says, this is good. And speaking of children, look at this. If you can start children right from the beginning with this thought, you see the effect it has on their lives. In fact, I did this with my own children again and again. I told them there was a reason why they were here, and they had to find out what that reason was for themselves. There was a reason that you were here, and you have to find out what that reason was for themselves. From the age of 4 years, they heard this. I also taught them to meditate when they were about the same age. And I told them, I never, ever want you to worry about making a living. Woo-wee! I never, ever want you to worry about making a living. God damn. If you're unable to make a living when you grow up, I'll provide for you. So don't worry about that. Chaos in the blood, eh? Them Indian people say, nah, I got you. Until you figure out what you want to do, then that's what you do. Oh, my nigga Nabil is like that. Nah, damn, that shit just hit me like a can of bricks. God damn. So I have a partner, his two brothers, they Indian, they're Pakistan or whatever. And, you know, they were in the hood or whatever, boom, boom, boom. And I used to go over to the house, and they used to love me because my name is Kareem. So they felt like I was Muslim when I was a kid and shit, right? And my brother's name is Akeem. So we have two Muslim names. So them Indian people used to love me like a motherfucker, the mom and dad, right? Oh, Muslim. And I'm like, yeah, you know, eating all that Indian food up. But anyway, Nabil, I just realized Naveed and Nabil, their parents didn't let them do nothing until they figured this shit out. That's crazy. And now I see Nabil everywhere. He's the constable. He's a cop or like the constable or the head constable cop person, right? They talk about re-elect Nabil Shaikh, re-elect him again because he won last or 2 years ago or whatever. However many times they do that shit. So that's crazy. I just thought about that because essentially them Indian people, they don't even let their kids move until they know what they want to do. Chaos in the blood, baby. And we got to be parents and stewardess of our children like that too, because essentially, you feel me, the mind doesn't even develop until 28. For the prefrontal cortex don't even develop for 25 to 28. So we kicking them out the house 17, 18, and they like, nigga, I still a last boy around this bitch. You feel me? That's when you start doing the drug adventures and all of that shit because you still don't know what's going on. That's amazing, dog. And see, some of us would see, I wasn't as fortunate. So I had to go get mine because, you know, my mama was still doing paycheck to paycheck thing. You feel me? And we just barely getting by. So I was getting mine at 16. So now, even in that ability to go get it at that young age like that, I still had to develop into what I actually wanted to do, which is what I'm doing today. Because for the longest, nigga, I was so lost taking drugs, escaping, running from myself, just escaping the world instead of actually going within and having a inner awakening, right? So that's why I said, even with these hoes, you don't want to see my partners. They still on. They 38 too. They my age. We in our 40s, about to be 40 and shit. You don't want to take these to just escape the world, nigga. You feel me? And I'm on their ass, but you know, whatever. Hey, I'm thankful for the blessing. You're not trying to take these just to escape the world or any psychedelics or whatever, right? Weed too, all of that shit. You're trying to take it so you can go inwardly and find out what's going on with the deeper recesses of your mind. So that escapism is a trap that we have to veer back and come into the fold of, you know, really doing what this thing is meant to do, like the shamanistic people did back in the day. You feel me? They not taking them to get high and go to a party and shit like that. They taking it to go within. You feel me? And y'all can go get y'all's on my website. Link is down below. D-Ray said carried out. Yeah, that was me. My ass was all of that hot curry. You smell it right out their house and everything. You feel me? It says there are 3 components to the law of dharma. The first component says that each of us is here to discover our true self, to find out on our own that our true self is spiritual, that essentially we are spiritual beings that have taken manifestation in physical form. We're not human beings that have occasional spiritual experiences. It's the other way around. We're spiritual beings that have occasional human experiences. That's deep. I love that. So if you switch the reverse card that they're trying to play on you, right, and get back into your right state of mind, your chaos state of mind, you'll see spirit in everything you do, in all the adventures that you go through. So even me telling y'all this ritual, I can't make it up, family. What y'all want me to say? Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard. When you find out your day, see how it correlates to you. You feel me? And that says 235. Shit, I gotta go get me them J's, them 5s, 23. And that's true to my heart based off of me loving the 5s. Those are my favorite J's. So I can't be fake and try to say, let me see what this angel number means. Nigga, I gotta be real because the grass ain't greener on the other side. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what that angel number says. This is what resonates with me. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You gotta get off the hamster wheel of thinking this shit is logical or right or some kind of one one thing fits all, one size fits all. That shit is trash. Everybody has their own unique divine understanding in this thing. So as a mystic, you have to go for yours that's true to you in your heart. The end. It says, wait, where's I at? It says each of us is here to discover our higher self or our spiritual self. That's the first fulfillment of the law of dharma. We must find out for ourselves that inside us is a god or goddess in embryo that wants to be born so that we can express our divinity. Chaos in the Blood. This book is called The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success. Deepak Chopra. The second component of the law of dharma is to express our own unique talents. Express your own unique talents. The law of dharma says that every human being has a unique talent. Every human being has a unique talent. You have a talent that is unique in its expression, so unique that there's no one else alive on this planet that has that talent. Chaos in the Blood. And the third component of the law of dharma is service to humanity, to serve your fellow human beings and to ask yourself the question, how can I help? How can I help? How can I help all those that I come in contact with? When you combine the ability to express your unique talent with service to humanity, then you make full use of the law of dharma. So how can I help is just essentially you just expressing your truth, whatever that might be, because your truth is going to help another based off of you being in alignment with that particular mission. So if you like to sew clothes, if you like to do clothes and stuff like that, right? Then you sewing clothes, right? And you give it to somebody as a gift, that's going to help that person or that child or whoever it's for to be in alignment with, having on clothes. You feel me? So that's the unique expression of the world that you want to look at in this thing. You feel me? Wait, there was another question that I wanted to tap into. That was really good. Okay, here we go. No, wait. No. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Watch this. It says, the question, look, watch this. This is not temporary abundance. It's permanent. Because of your unique talent, your way of expressing it, and your service and dedication to your fellow human beings, which you discovered through asking the question, how can I help? Instead of what's in it for me. Message, what's in it for me? So niggas be asking that question, what's in it for me, based off of the ego-driven energy that they're exuding. You feel me? Because everybody want to be shining on boys and shit like that, right? And that what's in it for me is a great way for you to not find your bliss or your blessings in this thing. Look, we had a partner, right? They were supposed to run these plays with us or whatever. And he kind of, let's just say, he cheated us essentially, right? And this is when we wasn't even on or nothing like that. We just, all of that chilling. So we was barely trying to make it. Nigga, we came on, now we're on and fully loaded. Sorry for ya. So you tried to cheat us out of $100. Nigga. And now that we up and on, you can't even get no piece of this pie because now you done what's in it for me ass nigga. You feel me? So you got to remove yourself from that because this is about this is about reciprocity. This is about love. This is about understanding that the real game is a spiritual game of love and movement, right? And if stuff is out of balance, if somebody's draining your energy and they're not reciprocating, then that person's not for you. Because they should have the mind to at least say, oh shit, let me get back. Because I need to respect the game. It's a respect thing. You feel me? You have to respect the game. There's no way you're gonna win in this thing if you're not respecting reciprocity. Reciprocity is the cyclical cycle of what you give out is gonna come back to you, right? So just like Cat Williams said in that first interview with Shannon, he said, nah, I just keep giving, and stuff keep magically happening great for me. Yeah, because it's essentially you working with the law, or he understood the law in that interview. So it's just you understanding that it's not about you trying to figure out how you're going to get yours back or whatever. It's about respecting the game. You can't show up to the party without nothing, baby. Bring a pint or something, man. Bring a pint. We ain't even talking about bring the leader. We just said bring a pint. You feel me? Not a half a pint. At least step your game up. Put that little pint over there or something, nigga. God damn, you got that money for that pint? Bring that pint. You can't just be drinking and smoking with us and you ain't bring nothing. What? I used to hate them niggas. I used to be like, dog, this shit. I used to be like, dog, what in the world? All right, one or two times, cool. One time, two times. All right. That third time, nigga, you need to be the one providing the party, baby. You tripping in this hole. You can't. Yeah, pass me the blunt. How you just gonna show the niggas looking like, who the fuck is this nigga? What's going on? You didn't put in on this, man. Give me some questions, baby. Give me some questions. What y'all got? So yeah, Fortuna Day is here, baby. Fortuna Day is here. So look, I'd say, hey, go play, go do something in alignment with Fortuna. Go into meditation, get Fortuna in some kind of grand visualization, right? And then go play a scratch off, you feel me? But in the scratch off, you want to see yourself winning, right? You want to see yourself hitting you want to see it already happening and feel it in your heart, you feel me? Today, especially. See it and feel it in your heart is like, yeah, you won. Like, oh shit, I done won this, whatever, right? It don't got to be a lot of money. It could be, let's say, $100. Just feel that expression of love. Yeah, I'm about to go get me some crawfish with this honey. You feel me? If you're by a casino, it's a good thing. If you're by a casino, it's a good day to go in that bitch, take you $100, $200, and go gamble today. And if you want to even get a little bit more froggier, go print out a picture of Fortuna and put it in your pocket, and then go shoot at that crap table and see what happens, baby. Nigga, you don't got nothing to do. You might as well go. Shit, go to that casino and run it up. Me and my partners, we used to go to Shreveport, like middle of the day. We just hit Shreveport. Hit that casino, take us $200-$300, and go lose like a motherfucker, boy. Yeah, but nah, some days would be different. Some days you'll come up, some days you wouldn't. But you know what I'm saying? We used to hit that hoe and that shit used to be fly. Yes, sir. What y'all got, baby? What y'all got? Any questions? How to cure chronic fatigue. Well, you can do this light visualization, Quinn. Essentially just see a light radiating from your body, from your lower body, and just start bringing up your kundalini energy in that light. So see the spiraling light, right? There's this book, Wheel of Lights. Wheel of Lights. It's a chakra book. It's a really, really good chakra book. I'm glad you said that, Quinn, because this is actually what you want to do, especially with chronic fatigue, right? You got to get your energy centers up. So dealing with particular energy centers, you will, cure that ailment. So essentially your heart chakra is part of that fatigue, if you will, based off of you might be giving out so much love and so much energy. So you got to wind that bitch back to where you can actually balance out your heart chakra and not give so much. You feel me? Because then that'll drain your battery as well. You feel me? So let's say you're giving 1,000 at work. You're going 100%. You're running through a brick wall at work, right? And they're paying you a salary, but they're asking you to do extra jobs and shit and stay longer and stuff like that, right? If you do some heart chakra work, essentially you're gonna make stuff up. You're gonna start lying to them people and say, "Nah, I gotta go. I can't stay. I gotta go. I gotta pick up my nephew." "Oh, I didn't know you had a nephew." Yeah. This is part of I gotta go. It's time. 5:00. I gotta get up out of here. Sorry. I gotta get up. I gotta leave. Right? You just come up with it quick, just based off of you understanding that your energy is a reservoir. So every day you have a certain amount of energy that you can expend. And some of these jobs drain our energy so much that we don't even have time for spirit. So that's the sad thing about this whole thing. And look, boom, turn to the page. Look, turn right to the caduceus, baby. Chaos in the blood. Let's see what it says. Ida and Pingala, dual male and female aspects of the first chakra. The serpent then has both mythical and mystically come to represent several powers. In its connection to the Pythonius of Delphi, it is a symbol of prophecy in its association with the goddess. It represents the feminine powers of generation and regeneration. And through these aspects, it has come to symbolize healing. So obviously, they use it in all the medical hospitals and shit like that, the caduceus. So, you want to do you a light meditation and you can see your light spiraling up all the way to your back to your pineal gland. You feel me? And hitting your pineal and coming back down. And that'll help you tremendously. What else we got? Greetings, peace to the family, peace to the God. In training, a grateful cause someone alive. Ashe. Do you get a reminder email if you buy Pineal activation workshops, and can you rewatch it afterwards? Yeah, you definitely will get a reminder. You're gonna get a reminder, and you're gonna be in this group. So let me see, because shit, if niggas getting into it, then we're gonna get it on. Okay, hey, now we got 16 spots left, baby. 16 spots left. So now, whenever I'm gonna do it I'm trying to think when I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send them all out. I'm trying to send it out so y'all won't eat the shit. You feel me? But I might send it out this week. Y'all just gotta save a piece of it, a lot of it, for the guided visualization that day, so we can actually turn up. But I'm gonna create the group so we can all be in this group and we can tap in and turn on with the group, essentially, so we can all just, you feel me, so we can all just get it on that day, or so we can talk about other psychonaut stuff that I can't really talk about on YouTube. And then, we can do the exchange thing as well, you feel me, in this particular group. So yeah, you're going to be all the way on board, you feel me? You'll be all the way on board whenever we have that group. So, hey, look, my psychonauts, I need some of y'all to take this thing anyway. Some of my psychonauts, so you can be in a group of 30 individuals that that is into this stuff. You feel me? And then if you got the plug us in, baby. You feel me? And we can just keep on running the gambit like that. So yeah, I need my psychonauts that's already in that psychoactive states to be in this group as well. So hey, this class will be done by today, by the end of the day for sure. It'll be sold out. So now, hey nigga, first come, first serve. You feel me? How has the mindset changed for this generation, such as entitlement? Like you stated, you went and got it knowing your mother's situation. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. The information age has ran rampant. So a lot of kids today, they're in this space of gaining all this information, but they're not really understanding that the real information is wisdom, and wisdom is about beating their feet, beating your feet. So you still have to make these kids work, even if they're trying to find their purpose driven. So essentially, the wisdom comes from them understanding responsibility, right? So if you take these kids to, if you give them a job at Church's Chicken, right? Them niggas gonna get into a space of knowing, all right, I gotta do something else because this job ain't this ain't it. You feel me? And be like, they got me slaving for this $8.25. Slaving an hour. So then they'll wise up and say, okay, I don't want to live out as a slave, because even if they give you whatever they give you, it's still slave. You feel me? They not even give you enough to support your life. So that's still a slave vibration that's happening in these certain fast food and things like that. So obviously, when they feel that energy, that's the wisdom of, oh, okay, I get it. Let me figure out whatever my passion is and let me run the muck on that. You feel me? And that's the real game. Oh, eating my popcorn while watching this. Hey, Ebony, that's Ashe. Don't forget y'all popcorn, family. Don't forget y'all popcorn. I came in late, family. When is the class and how do we access the class? The class is June 29th, 7 p.m. Central Time, and June 30th. So essentially what I'm doing in this class is I'm taking y'all to the astral realms. And it's a pineal gland activation class. So I got tired of I'm tired of talking, actually. So now I'm just about business. I'm about that action. I got action. And essentially, this shit is just getting redundant. Like somebody's going to have to put up or show up. So what I'm planning on doing, or what I am going to do in this class, is take y'all to the astral realms so you can see your vision desired and see clearly what you need to do. Because it don't make no sense for me to be having these dream experiences and come back and understand the new plays that I have to run. And niggas is still, and I'm supposed to be a teacher that's helping, right, and assisting, and boys ain't getting to that next level. So now I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. And I started this at the beginning of the year, but I started it a little bit last year too, where I'm like, I'm actually doing the work with everybody. Fuck it. We're going to go into these visualization meditations. We're going to hit these rituals and all of this stuff, because essentially that's what it is. Niggas gotta, all that talking and shit, that's just motivation. You're going to have to beat these feet some way. So now I created this class, and this class is going to take you into the astral realms so you can get to your vision desire. Now, when you have this dream that night, right? Let's say you want to be, everybody want to be free and just live on the beach or whatever, right? Which is what your heart's desire is saying, right? I just want to be free and not fuck. I just want to be at a beach somewhere, chilling in a hammock. Cool, bet. Your dream is going to give you a play. That play is the play you must run. If you don't run the play, you don't get to the vision desired. So it could be a scary play. And I get it, and I'm just telling you what it is. It could be a scary play. It could be like, look, you got to take an extra class. And you be like, damn, when do I have time for that? Look, you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take this. I always use real estate. I got to come up with something else. You're going to have to take this insurance class or some shit like that, right? Okay. Fuck it. I guess that's, or you, I got a good one. You're going to have to take this acting class. Like, damn, I want to be an actor. I want to be a famous actor. I don't have time for the acting class. I thought I was doing my thing on Instagram, but now Spirit done gave me this play in the dream state where somebody's teaching me how to move and act. And I seen a billboard with an acting class. And then when I talked to my friend, he was telling me about this acting class that he had attended 2 years ago. Nigga, that's ding, 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 ding. That should be a sign where you say, all right, I'm going to have to take an acting class. Boom. So if you don't take that acting class, then you're not going to get to the vision desired that you're claiming to be or want. You feel me? So Spirit is always communicating to you. I think a lot of times what's happening is we're just trying to ignore it based off of our worldly position right now. And that's the limited thinking, because you're putting yourself in a box or in a conundrum of, I want this, but I'm not willing to do the action that it takes to get to that. And the problem with that is you're putting too much onus on the hard or the uncomfortable, and not understanding that you have to go through certain experiences of good, like and alike are the same. You feel me? So the uncomfortable is as good as the good. You just have to be able to walk through both of them and understand, oh, I'm having a human experience, right? So when I be doing fast, right? For instance, let's give you a great example. When I do fast and I have this massive headache, that's actually good, because essentially I'm cleaning out. So in my body, even though the pain is there, my whole being is so happy that I'm going through that headache. I'd be like, oh God, yes, thank you, Spirit. I'd be like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna be better, because then when I go to sleep and that shit clears out, I'm a whole new being after that, boy. So that's what I'm saying. That kind of stuff is what we gotta understand. Like, the pain is there, right? Is sometimes some of this thing is gonna be painful. But I promise you, if you go through the pain, then you get to everything that you've been wanting or asking for. So you have to go through it. So yeah, with it, even in this class, look, I'm telling you, we're gonna go through some work. It's gonna be some stuff that might be uncomfortable, right? When I'm guiding y'all through these visualizations and things like that, your ego might be getting in the way. It might be even, uncomfortable after we get off to go to sleep and tap in with Spirit, like I'm gonna want y'all to do, right? Because you stay up till 11 o'clock and shit. I'm just saying, give me one night to just go right to sleep. You feel me? Just one night. Just one. And if you do that, then I promise you, you'll be in the astral realms, right? And hey, it's still, all I can do is just walk you to the water. You still got to be able to swim, right? but you'll be in the astral realms, and then you just have to bring back the information that your mind is putting you in these scenes from, because that's all spirit is. It's going to place you in a certain scene. It's a movie. You're in a big movie in the astral realm, because is still part of the third dimensional construct. So just understanding that the fourth dimension is still this illusionary construct that's giving you a scene or play that's giving you an understanding of what you need to do in the third dimension. So it's up to you to understand what that scene and message is. Because if you're running from a dog, and you always you're gonna have to understand what that meant for you. You feel me? Why did you have that particular dream, running from a dog or whatever? You feel me? And be like, damn, I've been running. What was the dream I had last night? God damn. I should have wrote that down. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir, man. I love and appreciate y'all. So, yeah, get it in. Get it in. If y'all want to tap in with the class, definitely get in before it is sold out. Y'all know what it is, family. Peace to the gods.